Cheevo, guys!
What up, guys? This is
Cheevo, guys!
back here again with another achievement guide. Today, we're going to be focusing on Five Nights at Freddy's 2. This game was just added to Game Pass. If you don't have Game Pass, it's only $7.99. This one has a glitch or cheat in it where you can skip the levels, making it a really easy completion or 1000 gamer score. The only thing is that this glitch only works on the Windows 10 version of the game. With Xbox Game Pass, you get Five Nights at Freddy's 2 on either Xbox or Windows 10. So what you want to do is get on your Windows 10 PC and download Five Nights at Freddy's 2 with Xbox Game Pass. Now, I know a small chunk of my fans have gaming PCs, and most of you guys are probably watching this video like, dang, I don't have a gaming PC. But I'm here to let you know, you don't exactly need a gaming PC. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 will actually run on your average PC. You just need a minimum of a 2 GHz CPU, 1 GB of RAM, and 250 megabytes of storage space. So just know that if you have a PC, more than likely you can run this game. Other than that, I know I'm going to get questions in the comments. This does not work on the Xbox version of the game. It only works on the Windows 10 version that they just added to Xbox Game Pass PC. Now, real quick before we dive into this easy 1000 gamer score, I want to make sure credit is given where credit is due. First and foremost, the person that brought this to the True Achievements community is Throny360. He posted it on the forums under Five Nights at Freddy 2. However, he is not the one that came up with it. He credits this Reddit post posted by MBHYAT, and MBHYAT credits Survivalist, apparently on some Discord. So credits to those three gentlemen for bringing this to the achievement community's attention. Other than that, guys, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this skip level glitch in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 on Windows 10. So let's go ahead and start up the regular game mode by pressing New Game. Now, when the call starts, you can go ahead and mute the call by clicking on the upper left-hand corner. Now, traditionally, the cheat to skip levels, at least in the Steam version, was to have your mouse over Freddy's nose and then press C and D at the same time, and then the plus sign on the number pad. Now, it changed a little bit for the Windows 10 version. The Windows 10 version, you have to point the mouse at the pupil on the right-hand side of Freddy. Your right, not his right. So you want to make sure that you put the mouse on his pupil of his right eye. Once you have the mouse in that spot, you want to hold C and D at the same time and then press the plus key. Not the plus and equals key on a regular keyboard. Your keyboard needs to have a number pad where you can press the actual plus sign. Once you've done it correctly, it's going to skip to the second night and you're going to get the achievement for passing the first night. Now, I want to note that you're not going to see my achievements pop in this video, and that's simply because I used the Xbox Game Bar to record this video, and apparently the Xbox Game Bar does not record the achievement notifications, sadly. So moving forward, when I record Windows 10 Xbox Game Pass guides, then I might need to record via my capture card rather than Xbox Game Bar. I was really hoping that that was going to work, but I want you guys to be able to see when I get the achievements. I would be getting the achievements after each of these nights. Five Nights at Freddy's has 5 nights in the main story. However, the way it works when you beat these games is you always unlock a 6th night after you beat the game, and then after you beat the 6th night, you're going to unlock a custom night. We have achievements related to all of these, the 6th night and the custom night. So we're going to continue to use this cheat while we progress through night 1, night 2, night 3, night 4, night 5, and then again, we're going to dive into night 6 once it pushes us back to the main menu. If for some reason the cheat's not working for you, it's probably one of two things. Again, you need to make sure that the pointer of the mouse icon is on the pupil of his eye, not just in the middle of his eye. The area that they give you to activate the skip level cheat is actually very small. It's very specific on his eye, to his pupil area. Either that or the other issue could be that maybe you don't have a keyboard with a plus sign on it. Again, you cannot press the plus and equals key. There's a actual plus key if you have a keyboard large enough to have the number keyboard on the side of it. Now, as you can see, after the 5th night, it pushed me back into the main menu, and then I was able to select the brand new night or new level called Night 6. This is the same thing. You can beat night 6 by simply using the skip level cheat. So just point at Freddy's right eye and then hold C and D at the same time and then the plus sign. The last Five Nights at Freddy's had some miscellaneous achievements, but this one doesn't have any miscellaneous achievements. We simply need to beat the nights. Anything that you need to unlock, you're going to be able to unlock with this cheat. There's actually only 2 achievements that don't unlock with the cheat. One for experiencing all of the mini games, and then one for experiencing a jump scare. So you have to let them kill you at least one time. So keep that in mind. But that one's a really easy one. You would get that naturally if you started playing the game. Anyways, after you complete the 6th night, guys, you're going to unlock Custom Night. What we have to do is raise the difficulty to all 10 animatronic enemies up to level 20 difficulty. 20 represents extreme difficulty. This would definitely be really hard to get this achievement if we didn't have this skip level glitch. It makes a really hard achievement extremely easy. Now you're going to find that you're going to run into one issue right here. You're not going to be able to start the game or ready up. To be able to get past this, you're going to need to plug a Xbox controller into your PC, and it will enable you to press A to ready up. Once you get into the night, you can go ahead and unplug your controller and start using your keyboard again, and we want to use the skip level cheat once again. To do that, we need to put our mouse clicker on Freddy's right eye, and just like last time, we're going to hold down C and D at the same time, and then hold down the plus sign on the number pad. This is going to skip the custom night, and you're going to get your achievement for winning a custom night on the hardest difficulty. And that's about it for all of the night related achievements. The last achievements that you should have is for experiencing a jump scare. To do that, you simply need to dive into a night and experience a jump scare. Eventually, if you just sit there, they're going to come and attack you. Now, sometimes after you experience a jump scare, you end up playing a mini game after. We have 4 mini games total available in the game. We have to experience all 4 mini games to get our last achievement. So this one is a little bit random and luck based in terms of how long it will take you to experience all 4, because they are randomized. Some people may end up playing all 4 mini games, within 10 minutes, and you may be able to get the full 1000 gamer score in just about 20 minutes. Others, like me, personally, it took me about 20 minutes of playing Night 5 over and over again before I was able to experience all 4 mini games. So I'm going to show you some footage of all 4, that way you guys know exactly what they look like. I just showed you the first one, and this is the second one. The second one requires you to take cake to the children. It does not require you to complete any of these mini games. You simply need to play them or experience them, all 4 of them, at least once. To do this, you're pretty much just going to keep playing Night 5 over and over again. Yeah, it's a little tedious, but basically you start up Night 5 and you wait till you get attacked, and you just hope that you have a mini game after. Eventually, personally, it took me like 30 times playing Night 5 before I was able to experience all 4 mini games, but you will experience all 4 eventually. It really doesn't take too long for each try. You jump into the level, and because you're at a farther level in the game, like Night 5, the enemies tend to jump scare you pretty quickly. You only last about 10 to 15 seconds if you're not doing anything before an enemy arrives and you experience a jump scare. If it weren't for this achievement, this would be an easy 10-minute completion or 1000 gamer score. But being that we have to experience all 4 randomized mini games, we end up with a 20 to 30 minute game for 1000 gamer score. Now, personally, I'm not big into Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm not too sure what's going on with these mini games. I found that they were quite low quality, but maybe that's the vibe of the game, who knows. It was definitely a little creepy, so bad that it was creepy. But anyways, this was the last one that I experienced, and personally was the hardest one to end up finding. And the only way that you can experience this minigame is if you get a jump scare by Foxy. So if you don't have this one specifically, you can probably start up a custom night and only enable Foxy at the hardest difficulty if you need this minigame. The other 3 minigames I showed you can happen with any jump scare on any enemy. However, this minigame is specific to Foxy. That's probably why this was the last minigame that I ended up experiencing, just because this one is specific to one animatronic enemy. Anyhow, guys, after you experience that 4th minigame, you're going to unlock your achievement for experiencing all 4 minigames. After that, you should have your full 1000 gamer score. Way easier than if you didn't have that skip level cheat. If you haven't yet, make sure you check out my guide for the first Five Nights at Freddy's. There's also a door glitch in that one that helps you get an easy 1000 gamer score. However, no cheats or glitches have been discovered to make Five Nights at Freddy's 3 and 4 easier. It appears those ones will need to be completed naturally. Other than that, I'd like to give a huge thank you to all of my Patreon subscribers. We just hit 15 patrons. I'd like to give a special shout out to everybody in the biggest fan club, including Tim G84, AOJ, The Gasbliss, Purple Rain 6, and Blackbird. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe.